That's it. I hate everyone but me. Oh my gosh, look at her. She's like the goth queen GF, dude.
Dude, I don't really find her that hot.
Man.
Well, like, she looks like a homeless person with that hair, like covering her entire face.
No, she's super hot, dude.
Can she get rid of the bangs? And also not have her eyes covered up?
What, you want her shaved?
No.
You want no hair?
No, I just want the bangs
Why do you want her to shave her hair off?
Because I have a kink for that.
That's fair.
Mental will explain the nexus to thee.
Dude, the Maiden in Black and the Emerald Maiden. There's Rule 34 of them together, and I'm telling you.
Who's the Emerald Maiden?
She's the one from 2.
Oh, okay, so I haven't...
Dark Souls 2.
So I think everything about her is hot except for the bangs. But I do like the hair. I like the ponytail in the back.
I think her hair looked better in the original a little bit, but...
I like that ponytail in the back.
Same.
That's kind of cute.
Okay, I need to talk to the Monumental.
Is this the Monumental?
No, this is the douchebag.
Yeah, that's what I thought his nickname was, the Monumental.
The Monumental
He like named himself that. Like, I am the Monumental.
Looks after the flames. She's the morose one, with eyes sealed, compacted by wax. She can control souls like no other. Bring her the souls of men and demons, and she will embolden your flesh and blood with their power. But beware, do not decay into a foul beast.
Thank you, the Monumental. That was some great information.
I like the idea that he named himself the Monumental. By the way, this is where a lot of people actually got stuck in the game. Because where you have to go is kind of confusing and not explained well in the original at all.
Okay.
You have to head all the way up here.
Okay.
Then you have to head all the way up again.
This is very confusing so far.
Well, it doesn't really show you where to go. It just shows up. Then you have to head through here.
I am dumbfounded right now.
Except that if I had let you do this yourself, it would have taken you like 5 minutes to figure out where to go.
Well, now we don't have to call me out like that.
You have to head up here.
Okay.
Then you don't go that way. You head this way. And then you have to find the Monumental. Which these are all Monumentals that are dead. There was a ton of them, almost like a council.
I feel like we're in Pompeii right now.
Now I'm going down here to get an item, but...
Okay.
There's all these Monumentals here.
So are the Monumentals the dead people?
Yeah.
Or is it just a name for, like, the council members?
Yeah, these guys all helped contain the Great Old One demon.
Okay.
Get Stone of Ephemeral Eyes.
Why was that so hard? He was old.
What do you mean? What?
Like, old people are not as fit as young people.
Oh, that's a good point.
So why was it hard to contain him?
Because he's like a god. So this is the one Monumental that's alive that you talk to.
Oh, so like, if you didn't find this guy, you would just not advance.
Yeah.
I am one of the Monumentals. We preserve the fabric of reality. There is a tale I wish to tell you. Once, we too a scourge of demons faced. In the distant past, under benevolent rule, the world was united owing to the soul arts. Until a lust for power caused the awakening of the Old One. Across the land seeped a colorless, deep fog, and the world faced extinction at the hands of the demons. Thanks be, we were able to lull the Old One back to its slumber, yet only after the loss of innumerable souls, and most of the world, lost, erased by the fog. In order to mend the fabric of what lands still remained, we entrusted 6 leaders with 6 precious archstones. One to the king of a small yet industrious land. One to the king of the burrowers underground. One to the wise queen of the great ivory tower. One to the chieftain of lost and ill-fortuned souls. One to the shaman of the tempest-worshipping shadowmen. And the last to the great giants of the northern lands. The archstones were placed in the fringelands that survived. We contained the Old One here below the Nexus and prohibited the soul arts. Finally, we became monumentals, half-living sentinels of the fabric of reality. Alas, the other monumentals have perished, and only I remain. Now it is your turn. You must lull the Old One back to its slumber and seal it away for all eternity. If not, the deep fog will absorb all that we know. Have you the strength to bear this burden? Yes. We are fortunate indeed to have you. Now, go forth and destroy every last demon. The Old One, without demons to feed its souls, will a new servant seek and lure you to its bosom.
What if the Old One was actually just Guinevere, trying to lure you?
I would love to be lured to her bosom.
We neutralized the Old One and banned the soul arts.
Why do you need to be like fancy with those
Man's
asterisks?
memory of history is ever
Or the
short,
apostrophes, I mean.
and
I have
before
no
long,
idea.
your people
He's very
will
cultured.
sleep.
To lure you to the band.
Monumentals perish.
So kind of people have started to bring back the soul arts, which is a problem because it woke up the Great One.
It,
or the Great Old
it made
One.
the Old One woke.
Yeah.
Nice.
Again roused
The Old One like comes in, he's like, stop oppressing minorities.
So he's just a nice guy?
No, he's like woke.
Okay. I feel like that's a pretty just nice take. Just like, hey, be nice to people.
Hey, stop oppressing minorities.
Wow, you
like,
woke
wow.
Woke ass. Come on.
Wow, come on, man.
Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. All right.
Like, I was like, stop oppressing minorities. Oh, so he's just a nice person. Like, oh.
Well, there's like woke crap, and then there's just being a good person, and you just listed like a decent moral thing. Don't be a douche, and that's it.
No,
Wow, what a woke jerk. Wow.
No,
look at
he's
this
very
guy.
SJW.
Oh, what a woke person. Wow.
Here
Wow.
in unwoke land.
Wow. Oh, look, we've got a super soiled here.
we like staring down at anyone
got a
who's not
soy
us.
boy here.
A soy boy.
He's like, don't be racist. Wow, what a soy boy.
Wow, who are you to tell me?
For whom death is no fear.
I can't see who you are because I have wax on my eyes.
Lull the Old One back to its ancient slumber.
She does seem to have like a nice fit body though.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Take those wraps off and...
I could see that. I could actually see that.
I'm telling you.
If you could just get rid of the wax, I could see it.
Well, you can. You soften it with your own stuff.
Wax.
Your own stuff.
What is it? Oh, so now do we get to level up?
Yeah, check this out.
Of course. After all, thou requirest strength. Go ahead. Touch the demon inside me. Let these vagabond souls become thine own.
Ah, don't mind if I do.
I like to assume that they don't show it, but you really do touch the demon inside of her.
Yeah, the demon's in her chest area, too.
So, yes, very true. All right, so vitality, obviously, that's good. Strength, so we can wield more stuff.
Yeah. Also, I think endurance is a good one. Dexterity is usually good.
Yeah, that's also for being able to wield some stuff. Should we just do one more in that?
I think we also need to do faith. We need to found our religion.
We actually probably will want a little bit eventually, just so that we can have miracles and stuff.
Yeah.
But what's the deal with luck? Item discovery is up, but we already have a high item discovery.
Well, but the thing is also, as we're going around and forcing our religion on people, our faith needs to be at, like, max.
That's a good point. Miracle power 1200.
Otherwise, they're going to resist us.
That doesn't change anything else. Well, that would be a problem, and that would be on them.
Exactly. That would be on them.
Look, I can't help it that you're resisting to the truth, okay?
You will accept the truth, and you will like it.
Let's just do dexterity at 12, because that also... The only reason I'm putting that up is it makes it easier to wield certain weapons.
I get that.
Right,
wow,
so
we
then,
just use a lot of souls.
And we need 829 to level up again.
So why were we laying on the ground?
I want to talk
when we
to
need
her.
To touch her.
Don't talk over my wife.
I keep the candles lit and serve.
How many wives do you have?
Shut up! This is my wife.
How many wives do you have? You have her, you have Tifa, you have Aerith, you have David from Metal Gear Solid.
I don't know if they could hear me convulsing. I'd love to keep you lit. I got some moongrass here. Come on, baby. Let's head up to the top of the Nexus, do some moongrass, and then get down and dirty with that Monumental.
I like the idea of this tool bag, the puss slayer that we are.
Wait a
like
minute.
Probably the hottest girl in the entire land.
You know what we look like? We look like an NBA character.
We look like your made-up character from 2K16.
No, that was Tony Stark. That was a great character.
Yeah, Freak.
Unknown Warrior Soul. Okay, so...
So what if we use all those and then level up again?
Can
Oh, they only gave us 200? Can we just, like, use them all?
That I don't know. Well, if we go into just inventory, I think we can use them here.
Okay.
We don't want to use these.
Oh, can we use those to get weapons?
I think we can. So we
Okay.
don't want to use those. I don't remember which are used to...
Oh, you can use just them all.
Yep. So then, Unknown Hero Soul. Let's use that. So,
And then
we should
let's
be able to level up a little bit.
Then touch the demon.
Then
inside.
touch the
Come on,
demons
you know
inside
she's
of me.
hot. Look at her. You know she's hot.
If you could, like, put something over her eyes,
Well,
she would
I'm
be
fine.
really hot.
I am fine with the wax.
See, but
I can deal with
as
it.
I am, you
Look,
know...
she's got a choker on, dude. And girls...
I don't find chokers hot.
Okay, but girls with chokers are freaks. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. You can not find the choker hot, but the girls are freaks. She's got a choker and a necklace, dude. This girl would do anything.
I get that, yeah. She would probably, like, flip you over.
Yeah, dude. Look at
I get
Look
that.
at how she would probably use her pole on you.
I get that, yeah. The flaming end of it.
And she's got like the Goth GF garter belt on here that looks like it's made out of like baby knuckle bones or something.
knuckle bones.
Or shark teeth. Oh, dude, this guy needs a shark tooth necklace. That would complete our character if we had a shark tooth necklace. We would be a force the world has never seen before.
I know. Put up endurance.
Endurance? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you just want me to go into endurance, like both?
Yeah.
Okay, because we need...
Because then we'll be able to barrel roll faster.
Alright, I agree.
Yeah, this guy needs a shark tooth necklace. This guy also needs... he also needs one of those like comic book swords. You know how people have?
Yeah. So this, I think we can push through part of this. Past the huge gates of Bulatarian Palace lies what is now a feeding ground for dragons, the cliff pathway, which leads to the inner ward where knights make their abode.
Is that where the dragons are?
There might be some.
Okay.
Let's look at inventory here real quick. Okay, Moongrass is just to heal you.
Okay.
I actually really like looking at item descriptions sometimes, so I hope that's not annoying to people, but that's where a lot of story is.
It's annoying
that
to
was
me.
That was not in the original. Look at that.
The neck seal binding?
No, it's showing like a 3D rotating item.
Oh, okay.
So if we look at this, the mark of those imprisoned by the Nexus, the bearer of this seal is bound to the Nexus, never to be free, even in death. When the body is lost, the soul remains trapped. Nexial binding returns the servant to the Nexus, but without any souls collected.
What is the description of the telescope?
A rare trinket which employs concave glass that allows one to view distant scenes as clear as day. It doesn't work, though. Possibly originated in the relatively advanced region of Boletaria's
So that's actually very important to the story, actually. So the concave glass actually comes from the same cave as Blighttown.
Oh.
See, there's
a
connections.
Blighttown in this game. It's not called Blighttown, but yes, there is a Blighttown in this game, and it's worse. It is 1,000 times.
How could it be worse?
It's 1,000 times
Is it worse just in the gameplay or in the creatures that are in it?
Both. And there's giant mosquitoes that fly around.
Ew.
Yeah. So, lead demon soul. The soul of the phalanx demon, a source of great power, consumed again. Okay, so that didn't really tell us anything.
What does the noble's lotus tell you?
The petal of a crimson flower became a popular ornament amongst nobility.
Okay, so nothing.
Yeah, some of them do, some of them don't. The Augite of Souls is interesting. An iridescent stone fueled by souls changes color depending on the nature of nearby souls. That's racist. Crafted by Gary, known for his magic handicrafts.
Gary? That's why it's racist. The guy's name is Gary.
And close acquaintance. That's a shark tooth, dude. Look at that.
We need to have that.
On a necklace. So Gary, I guess, was a acquaintance of Sage Freak. Widely carried by travelers who depend on its ease of use.
It is I, Sage Freak, like the visionary.
What a douche.
Anyone who calls themselves stuff like the visionary is instantly a douchebag.
I completely agree with you.
Did you know in Viking culture they actually called themselves stuff like the Bloodless?
Really?
Yeah.
They just came up with their own titles
Yes.
like an ass?
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
They literally came up with their own titles and they called themselves that.
What religion did they believe in? A lot of them were pagan, weren't they?
Yeah, a lot of them were pagan.
So did they dislike Christianity?
Yeah.
Okay, because there's stuff in the new Assassin's Creed where they'll be like, death to Christ!
Yeah, they did dislike Christianity, which is actually why in the, if you study the history of Christianity, some of the earliest missionaries to Scandinavia were actually like killed.
Oh.
And it was actually a really hard place to
go.
I was going to say penetrate, but that sounds like really weird.
To push your religion?
Yeah, it was a hard place to preach your religion to people because a lot of them were just like either ignored, like just straight up ignored,
well, that's
or they were
fair
killed.
Enough.
So,
well,
it wasn't just ignored, like, it was more just get out of our country, you know?
Right. Well,
it was more of an aggressive ignored.
I have, like, weird mixed feelings on missionary work in general because it's like you're doing it for a good reason, but I mean, if they don't want you there, I get it.
So you hate God?
No, I just think that, like, people can make their own decisions.
So you're not a Christian?
That's it.
See, true Christians will grab you and kidnap you and force their religion on you.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Crusades, frankly.
Me too. I think
Mewtwo?
I think we need to have a second crusade.
I didn't like that guy, so I just kept hitting him.
Like there's been like 13 crusades. We need to have a second one.
No one talks about the fact that half of them were not Christian. The Crusades.
All of them were.
No, half of the Crusades were Islamic.
No. All of them are Christian.
No, there's like...
I'm a modern day writer.
There's actually like 5 Crusades or 4 Crusades that were from Islamic cultures.
Yeah, well, you know, the Crusades just were the...
Look, anyone who participated in the Crusades on either side is kind of a douche.
Yeah, but also the origin of the crusade...
I could vault this.
No.
But it's literally said in the thing that
if you didn't run... Yeah, press circle. Or, X. There's a button that you can do. It's circle. It's forward and circle. But I guess you can't do it.
Oh, thank you for that description.
Press circle. I guess you can't do it.
No, there's a button where you can do it, but I guess you can't do it.
Like, oh, okay.
All right, fair enough.
Oh, what's that thing?
It's just a blood stain.
Oh, okay. They looked important. This looks important.
I love that movie so much.
Yeah.
Dude, I miss Iron Man. I'm kind of over the MCU a little bit.
Over here. It's me, Ostrava. again fenced in by enemies. Could you assist me one last time? Clear out the soldiers blocking this passage, if it please you. The Lord's Path, just over there, is now a feeding ground for dragons. Have your wits about you.
This story is, I don't know, some people, this is their favorite story. Jeez, running like this ruins this. Holy cow.
You mean enhances it?
Yeah, just like our bowl haircut. There is stuff with those NPCs that does help the story.
Okay. Is that guy's story that he's actually...
Son of a bitch.
Whoa! Is that guy's story that he's actually Hugh Jassel's long-lost brother, Hugh Jass?
Yes.
Nice.
Come on, go. Shit.
Jeez.
I was kind of terrified there.
How much grass do you have to take to heal?
Quite a bit. Alright, so I just want him to do that. There we go. His strafing run is done.
Do you think our guy would be into Woodstock with the amount of grass he's doing?
You know, I think he would be, actually. Now
And
you
that
mention
hair.
it. The hair is an absolute yes. Well, no, so this would be the guy that would go to Woodstock thinking he's going to get laid, but he
Yeah.
would go home not getting laid at all.
Who goes to Woodstock and does not get laid?
This man.
He's
This man
like-
right here.
He's literally the one person. I picture like this is the guy that expects
What was
to...
that? Did you hear that?
What?
It's like, bah.
That's the dragon.
Yeah, but it just made a tiny noise. It was like, bah.
I like the idea they expect this to be this terrifying dragon, and his roar is just bah!
Yeah, he's the special dragon. Look, he's the dragon that they keep him around to make him feel good, but he doesn't really contribute much. He doesn't really do much. But he's a nice guy.
He's like the 99 of the dragon community
What's 99?
from Clone Wars.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's like the 99
Yes.
of the dragon community.
Yes.
Got it.
But the thing is, like he adds to morale. He makes people feel better.
He's like, come on, guys, you can do it.
Yeah, he's a nice guy, and so they're like, you know what, you're all right. You got some honor here.
He's the guy that people bring on their TikTok to get clout.
I hate that so much. I hate that.
Isn't
so
that a little weird?
No, you know what? I just hate exploiting communities for your own benefit of any kind. It's like, can you imagine if I on YouTube I was like, hey, I brought my friend here who's from this other culture so that I can look good.
Me.
Anything like that, I just hate.
Yeah, you do that to me.
I do that.
You wanted to appeal to the German culture.
Yeah.
So you bring me on the channel.
I don't think anyone wants to appeal to the German culture anymore.
Well, hey, wait a minute. You cannot get mad.
Wait a minute.
You can't get mad at 15 years of negativity when the German culture have over like 2,000 years of history.
Yes, I can.
But focus on the 15 years of negativity.
Yes, I can, and I did.
See, but are we going to talk about it was the actual German people that took down the Western Roman Empire?
I don't care. I like the Romans.
But a lot of people don't.
But I do.
But what if I told you the Romans oppressed minorities?
Well, I'd say the Romans are pretty cool. Did the minorities have those hats with the big feathers and stuff?
Yes.
They had them too?
The hats with the feathers?
Yeah, like they have the big plumes
Are you talking
on their
about
helmets.
Native Americans?
No. The plumes on their helmets. The big, huge...
Oh,
they look like a broom.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Romans had
The
those.
Romans had those.
Did the people they oppressed have those?
No.
Would you say then maybe the people they oppressed deserved it?
Yeah, but that's not the point.
Because they didn't dress cool.
See, but that's not the point.
Well, I think it is. now.
See, if you are in the minority, then you are instantly granted exceptions. Even if you don't have that plume.
See, I think the plume is what made people special at the time.
What kind of special?
Well, good. If you didn't have the plume, I don't think you deserve to live.
Oh, okay.
So you see, Christ, he didn't have the plume.
Okay, so that's why he died.
Yes, but when he came back, he did have it.
Oh, okay.
It's
So
a little
that's
known
why
fact.
he lived.
It's a little known fact in Matthew 57. where actually it says that he has it. It says in Matthew, it says that, hey, I'm God, I'm back, I got the plume now. And they're like, oh! And they all clapped.
And that's when God brought him up to heaven.
Yeah, and then Thomas is like, I need to touch that plume to see that it's real. And he's like, wow, you doubting Thomas, you idiot, you moron. You're going to hell.
Don't diss the plume.